And welcome back to ESQ-Astro sauce. We are going to do a spread today for the collective. It'll be pretty simple. I'm going to do a weekend spread. So I pulled three cards, one for today, one for tomorrow, and one for Sunday. And then we'll clarify on each day with the gods of Egypt. So, going to get into our shuffle. Again, everything here at ESQ Astro is done on camera. No trickery with the cards or setting up cards to tell you some good stuff or have a clickbait type of title. All my titles are pretty straightforward. So if you're here, something's in the reading for you. Hopefully you get the message. As I always say, use your own interpretation and call in your spirit guides and whoever you believe in to give you the clearest interpretation, even though you should use what I'm saying as a guide. Because again, you may see things differently or deeper than I'm willing to go on my channel. So not going to go too deep today. It is Friday, so I'm going to make it short and sweet. And we flip over the first card for Friday. So the Hermit card comes out in the upright. Okay. Again, not sure if y'all can see the cards. I got a little sunshine back at me today, so hopefully y'all can see it. But with the Hermit card, I would say it's telling you for Friday, man, stay in. Full moon tonight in Scorpio. So again, Scorpio ruled by Mars. There can be violence in the air. People can be on edge with this moon. So just be careful how you're pushing people's buttons. And again, we don't want to push people to the edge or over the edge. If we can, we want to be the cooler head and pull them back and try to calm the situation if we can. It can be that type of situation with the full moon. Again, the full moon is the exposure of the light, and again, moon and sun in opposition of each other. So again, there can be heavy tempers and emotions, or just the need to again be the hermit, staying inside tonight, or do as little as you do as much as you can to minimize what you do out in the world, and again, stay home, be the hermit. There's probably something at the home that needs attention, so it's probably going to serve you well. Definitely will leave you on solid ground as the hermit stands on solid ground. So just heed that word of advice. Next card coming out is the Chariot upright. So yeah, today you're chilling. Tomorrow's a day to move around. It's probably going to be a pretty nice Saturday, and definitely a day to get in motion with the Chariot card coming out. We'll keep that simple. And then our third card coming out for Sunday, okay, it's going to be the Temperance in reverse. Okay, so that Temperance in reverse is definitely saying on Sunday we may not be as tempered or in a calm position or on solid ground as we were on Friday. Looks like something may be, based upon the earlier readings this week, something may be progressing to either turn things around or kind of stir things up in a way that's unexpected. Again, we're going to clarify with the gods of Egypt. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So yeah, I would definitely say there's a change in the air with that World card coming out. Again, it's been coming out in a few readings this week, so I'm pretty sure a lot of us are going through some unexpected changes, because that's what the past readings have signified. And I would say coming out today to clarify the weekend reading, this is a weekend of change. Things are going to be moving forward or progressing this weekend. So everybody just keep that in mind. Try to progress through the weekend as best as you can. And the main thing is that we stay tempered because Sunday things may get shaken up a little bit in a direction we're not expecting. And going into next week, it could be actually good. We're starting off the week with a number 4. So the number 4 is the first number of completion. Okay, and again, we have 4 corners to get the complete square. So 4 is that number of home. It's the number of mother. It's the number of nurturing. It also can represent certain parts of just the female aspect in the family. Okay, so don't be surprised if you get news or wind of something. The reading yesterday was saying the news is coming, incoming news. So we got to prepare ourselves. We are in the middle of spring. In spring, again, we bring new things to life, but we go out with the old as well to get rid of energies and things that we don't need anymore, which is why spring cleaning is most important because it definitely gets that staleness of winter out of the mix that we look to cleanse and get into a cleaner space. Again, cleanliness is next to godliness, so we want to make sure that we are cleansing and doing things of that nature. I'm going to do one more cut of the cards just based upon messages I'm getting here from Spirit. Yep. All right. And that should be good. So we'll clarify the Hermit. We'll clarify each day with one card from the Gods of Egypt deck, and then I'll clarify the overall reading with the bottom card. So the first card coming out is Enlightening. Okay. So that's over the Hermit card for Friday. Okay. So I would definitely say staying in could be enlightening. It could actually maybe get you back into something that you've gotten out of that you are looking to get back into. This would be the perfect time to do so. Again, it is a full moon, so the enlightening card coming out, staying home may actually shed light on something that you've been missing by not being in on Fridays, or just in a sense of maybe having that time to spend with a loved one as well during this full moon. It is in Scorpio, so Mars controls and activates some violent energy, but also couples to bring forth love energy or sexual energy. So that also may be at play. Again, the enlightening card clarifying Friday. Saturday is going to be cleared by the devastation card. Okay. So I would say with that, coming on the day of the chariot, we definitely want to make sure that we're careful with the places that we're going to. Driving, we want to make sure we're not getting in any accidents or being careless driving. It is a devastation card, so there may be some other type of devastation. Again, some news coming in could be devastating. So we definitely want to make sure we keep our ears open and eyes peeled for any information coming in. Could deal with the family. Okay. Just seeing that the chariot and the hermit are looking the exact same way as the world. So something's changing. Even Thoth on his boat here on the enlightening card, they're all looking to the right. So things may be changing for the better, but there may be some devastation involved when it comes to the information coming in. So again, just keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. And again, nothing lasts forever. So it may be a time to really try to hold your temperance, even though you may be flipped into the opposite of that based upon the devastation that may come in from this information. And then clarifying Sunday, I'm going to bring out the renewal card. Yeah. So, with that clarifying the temperance in reverse, and they're looking opposite ways. Yeah, this is a change in perspective, possibly, based upon situations that are going on in the dark. Again, this full moon is going to expose things over the next 7 days. So we look to get full disclosure in things at the full moon. But again, sometimes these things take a period to play out because, again, these aren't just events. They're actual steps that are created to create the event overall. So again, the full moon is today, but we may feel the effects of it for the next 7 to 14 days. By the time we get to the new moon at the middle of the month, a lot more clarity should be in place when it comes to backtracking and looking at readings. I'm pretty sure over the next 7 to 14 days, again, all of this is playing out. And there is a renewal at place for sure. We've gotten the Genesis card as well as the World card multiple times this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if Genesis, if the Genesis card or the Equilibrium card comes out at the bottom of this deck. Pretty straightforward reading. We only got one card in the reverse so far, and I just think it's a situation where there's going to be a change in perspective in the way that we start approaching things maybe differently, or maybe again something devastating coming in to change our perspective or position, where again we'll be renewed, but we'll see what that renewal has to do with the bottom card on this deck. So bottom card coming out, skill. Okay, so yeah, it's showing that there's I would say an upgrade coming for somebody who's ever got this renewal. They're definitely going to be stepping into some type of upgrade and skill. It may not be anything that you acquire. It may be something that you already have that you haven't activated or don't use or see as useful as that will become based upon situations that are going to occur. So just a good time again to be alert. You know, keep it in for Friday. Saturday may be a day to pop out, or again, be careful. If you do pop out, make sure you on your P's and Q's, because again, with devastation clarifying Saturday and the chariot, motion can cause commotion as well as motion. So we have to be again in our best energies and make sure that we're doing the right things to call on protection and keep ourselves on the highest tier of just awareness when we drive and just step out of the house, because again, home is probably the safest place, being the hermit. But again, you know, we can even injure ourselves at home. So just know that with the full moon in Scorpio, you know, again, Mars is activated. So we don't want to be in any road rage. We don't want to be pushing anybody's buttons who may be on edge or who we don't know is on edge. So kindness gonna go a long way this weekend, as well as again just being the cooler head if things seem like they're getting out of hand. You know, be the one to step back and again try to pull people off the edge, not push them towards it, because it could be devastating. So flipping position here again with the Temperance and then the Renewal card Sunday. Yeah, there just may be there just may be something again that happens on Saturday that again is changing our perspective going into the new week when it comes to Sunday. Okay, so just a preview, I would think for Monday is going to be under the two decks, the bottom cards. Again, that World card is definitely stating that there's a change coming in, and then the card under that is Strength in reverse. Yeah, so somebody's being put in a position to um, either relinquish their strength or share their power at the top of the week. Okay. Because strength's come out in reverse a few readings this week, and I think it's again somebody just doing too much and may just need to fall back and again delegate that strength or power to the surrounding team to kind of get that break you need to again get proper perspective with the change that's in effect, because it's not coming anymore. The change is here, and I think over the weekend is where we're really going to see it come in, whether it's verbal news or just things that we may end up seeing. Clarifying the full reading at the bottom of the deck, yeah, Ma'at in the reverse. So truth and fairness is what's a lot going to be involved next week. So I would definitely encourage y'all to again enlighten yourselves over the weekend. Yeah, the enlightening cards is pertaining to Friday and you staying in, but this could be time to gather information, research things. But Saturday may be definitely a day to put things in motion, or maybe stay out of motion, maybe carry over the Hermit and give the Chariot a rest based upon this devastation card. I'd hate to see anybody, again, go out and have any type of accident or anything. So, again, you want to be mindful that that Chariot card is showing motion, but motion can cause commotion as well as motion. So, just be cautious of that. Sunday, the Temperance in reverse, like I say, Looks like something is happening Saturday to reverse energy on Sunday or create a new perspective, and that's going to renew things for the change that's coming over this weekend and heading us into the top of the week, where again we may have to relinquish our strength and power. And again, like in one reading, it was saying somebody needs help. They need to go ahead and relinquish their strength or stop being so strong and maybe reach out. And again, with my truth and fairness showing in that same position in reverse at the bottom of the deck to clarify the skill card, it just may be that. Again, there's a situation, we're enlightening ourselves and getting things in a row. Something happens, changes our perspective, and now we have to, again, either make a change, being forced into change now with Uranus and Gemini, which is communication. So it could involve changes in communication or in your perspective that makes your communication clear. And again, it's just a matter of skill. And again, that's the Ptah card. So move that T and that A around, and you're talking about a path. Okay. And if that path is leading you to Ma'at, truth and fairness, again, it is in reverse. So, you may be looking for truth and fairness, but again, until you relinquish your strength or fall back, and again, in some situations, I would say humble yourself maybe, because some people, their strength is their pride, and their pride, again, can also be their weakness. So definitely showing that there's a change coming with both cards under the bottom cards coming out in reverse. So with those being the only reversals, we had 3 reversals out of 2, 5, 7 out of 10 cards drawn. So I would say the message is pretty straightforward. Again, use your own interpretation to see what the reading means to you or what you get out of it. I'm not going to go too deep. There's other stuff I'm seeing here now. But this also could involve some type of power struggle. Okay. So, and again, it could be within self. So don't get too caught up in overthinking things. I just had a situation this morning where I'm not even going to get into it, but I'm not going to overthink it past the necessary steps that I had to take to rectify and clarify things for myself, as well as for other parties involved. So I would say the same is applying, because I'm kind of seeing some of this in the reading for me as well, and I'm just going to follow instruction. So going to end the reading there. I wish everybody a great weekend. Hopefully nothing too devastating happens, but again, look out for the incoming news, because I would say on one of these days, some news is coming from somewhere, whether it's tonight while you, again, take a break and get into your hermit energy. There may be an enlightening news come in that kind of devastates you into tomorrow, but you got to make moves to kind of do things. And then Sunday, looks like you'll have more time to sit with it, think with it, and maybe change a perspective to renew how we enter things on Monday, as the world is stating there's a change in effect to clarify the reading. Again, putting that power down, letting your strength go so that you can actually gain what you need to. Just look at things in truth and fairness, I would say, is what that's saying. And again, use your skill to actually create that new path so that you can start accommodating some of this stuff that's showing up in the reverse, that it is, again, changing perspective, changing position. So there could even be, something with a job coming in for some people. Top of the week, world changing. If you put in applications this past week, Monday may be that day you get the call. So y'all stay high vibrational, raise vibrations by, again, getting with your crystals. Your amethyst is very strong to raise that vibration. We also have lapis lazuli to raise that vibration. You're dealing with the heart chakra. We definitely want to use that rose quartz, get that heart chakra right. A lot of the things that we deal with when it comes to issues is due to blockages with the heart, maybe not physically, but things that we may be holding on to that are blocking that true love energy when it comes to your heart being light as a feather. don't take things too hard or too hard. Because again, we can be harder on ourselves than actual situations are being. So we don't want to overthink things or become a worry wart or have analysis paralysis where um, we're thinking on something so long or so deeply that we're not taking the actions to clarify or rectify situations. And sometimes your urgency is what will get things moving in the right way as opposed to you just kind of falling back for too long. It's good to be the hermit at certain times, but again, we got to pop out. And that's, to me, that's very symbolic that the hermit comes out for Friday and then Saturday the chariot pops up to where, yeah, it's telling you to chill Friday, but Saturday there's definitely some motions to be made. Just be careful in your travels. And again, you guys have a great weekend. Like, share, subscribe. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, then I don't know what to tell you. It's probably not for you. But if you think it relates to maybe something a friend is going through or somebody you know, send them the reading. You know, they may be able to get something out of it that you didn't. And that's how we do things around here. We always on the path of motivation, inspiration, and again, knowing that we're all in this together and each one is here to teach one. Thank y'all for tuning in. ESQ Astro. Peace.